Have you ever noticed how the wealthiest people always seem to find a way to make more money, even when they owe millions? It's like they've cracked a secret code, using debt as a tool to build their fortunes instead of letting it weigh them down. In this video, we're going to uncover how the rich use strategies that might surprise you to make money with debt. You'll see how smart moves can turn what seems like a financial burden into a powerful money-making machine. Stick around, because some of these methods might completely change the way you think about debt. 1. Leveraging real estate loans. Wealthy people don't just buy homes to live in, they use real estate as an investment tool. They take out loans or mortgages to buy properties without using all their own money. The genius here is that they often rent out these properties, and the rental income covers the loan payments. Over time, the property's value increases, allowing them to sell it for a profit. By doing this, they use debt to build wealth instead of letting it hold them down. The rental income not only pays off the loan, but also provides extra cash in their pockets. This method is a favorite among the rich because it allows them to multiply their assets and generate long-term financial growth. In short, they make their debt work for them while building a real estate empire. 2. Using debt to invest in the stock market. This is one of the riskier strategies, but when done right, it can lead to massive rewards. Wealthy investors sometimes borrow money to buy more stocks than they could afford with their own cash. This practice is called leveraging. The idea is to borrow at a lower interest rate than the expected return on the stock market. If their investments go well, they can make huge profits. For example, if the stock rises in value, they sell at a high price, repay the loan, and keep the profit. However, this strategy can be risky because if the market crashes, they could lose big. Still, many wealthy individuals use this tactic as a high-reward method of turning debt into more money. 3. Using business loans to scale up. Successful entrepreneurs understand that taking on debt is sometimes essential for growing a business. They don't wait to save up enough money to expand their operations. Instead, they take out loans to hire more staff, buy new equipment, or enter new markets. This allows them to grow their business faster and generate more revenue. The extra income from the expansion makes it easier to pay off the loan while still making a profit. The rich view business loans as an investment in their future. They understand that borrowing money to grow a profitable business can result in long-term financial success. This debt isn't a burden but a necessary step to grow bigger, faster, and smarter than their competitors. 4. Tax-deductible debt. The rich know how to use the tax system to their advantage, and debt plays a big part in this. When they take on certain kinds of debt, such as mortgages or business loans, they can deduct the interest payments from their taxable income. This means they end up paying less in taxes. For example, if someone takes out a large mortgage or business loan, the interest they pay on that debt can be written off during tax season. This reduces the amount of taxes they owe, letting them keep more of their earnings. Essentially, they're using debt not just to grow their wealth, but also to minimize their tax obligations. It's a win-win, where debt helps them build assets and keeps more money in their pockets. 5. Taking advantage of low interest rates. When interest rates are low, borrowing money becomes cheap, and the rich are quick to take advantage of this. They borrow large sums at low rates to invest in opportunities with higher returns, such as real estate, businesses, or stocks. This allows them to make a bigger profit without having to use much of their own money. The key here is the spread between the low interest they're paying on the debt and the high returns they're making from their investments. For example, they might borrow money at 3% interest and invest it in a business that gives them a 10% return. The difference between these rates is pure profit. This strategy helps the rich grow their wealth at a faster pace without taking on too much risk. 6. Building credit to access more debt. Having a strong credit score is one of the smartest ways wealthy individuals ensure they can borrow more when they need it. Good credit allows them to take out bigger loans at lower interest rates. They build their credit by borrowing responsibly, paying off debts on time, and keeping their credit utilization low. With excellent credit, they can access more debt, which they then use to make profitable investments. Whether it's for buying a home, investing in a business, or expanding their portfolio, having strong credit gives them the financial flexibility to take bigger risks. The key here is that the rich don't fear debt, they manage it wisely to create even more wealth over time. 7. Borrowing to buy businesses. Another clever strategy the wealthy use is borrowing money to buy businesses. Instead of draining their own cash, they take out loans or use a method called leveraged buyouts, LBOs. With an LBO, they buy a company using mostly borrowed money, then use the profits from that business to pay off the debt. This is a highly effective way of growing their portfolio without tying up their own capital. Once the business becomes profitable, they own it outright, and have made back more than what they borrowed. It's like getting a business for free using debt as a tool to own and grow companies that can generate millions in the long run. 8. Debt for acquiring assets. Wealthy individuals often borrow money to buy assets that appreciate in value over time. These can be anything from rare art and collectibles to real estate and precious metals. The value of these assets tends to go up, and by using debt to buy them, the rich don't have to tie up their own money. They hold onto these assets, and when the value rises, they sell them for a significant profit, using the sale to pay off the loan. The difference between the initial purchase price and the selling price becomes their profit. This allows the rich to acquire valuable assets without depleting their own resources, turning debt into an opportunity for growth. 9. Hedging against inflation. Inflation can be a powerful motivator for the rich to use debt. As inflation rises, the value of money decreases, which means that the amount they owe becomes less valuable over time. This is why many wealthy individuals borrow money during inflationary periods. They take out loans to purchase real estate, businesses, or other appreciating assets. As inflation drives up the value of these assets, the amount they owe remains the same. Essentially, they're paying off their debt with money that is worth less than when they borrowed it, while their assets continue to increase in value. It's a clever way to use debt to gain the upper hand in an economy where prices are rising. 10. Using debt for private equity investments. Private equity investments are a popular choice among the wealthy, but they don't always use their own money to invest. Instead, they borrow funds to invest in private companies or startups with high growth potential. The idea is to use debt to buy a stake in a company, and if the company does well, the returns can be massive. This strategy allows them to invest in businesses without needing large amounts of upfront capital. Even though these investments can take years to pay off, the potential returns often justify the debt. This long-term strategy allows the rich to spread their risk and increase their wealth without using much of their own money up front. Before you go, remember that the strategies we've just covered show how the rich make debt work for them, turning what many people fear into a powerful tool for building wealth. If you want to learn more about smart financial tips or explore more ways to grow your money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. There's so much more to uncover about how money really works, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.